Welcome back to AudiHD Reviews. I'm James, and today we're taking a look at the Joker Deluxe Collector Set from McFarlane Toys. Limited to 4,400 pieces. You got this really neat artwork here of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Phoenix's? Is that what I said? Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. It's very nice the way that they've done this with the reflective material there. Right to the side of the box, and it says Deluxe Collector Set, Limited Edition, live with Murray Franklin. Come on the back, and you got that nice image there of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker from the climax of the film with Robert De Niro's Murray Franklin over there. And on the side, more of that stuff. You get to the top, there's not much there. You get to the bottom. Okay, not much there either. It's upside down, whatever. So this is a set that was long awaited because of the content of it with, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. And then when it came out, it was $250, and most collectors said, nah, I'm good. I got mine from McFarlane Toys Store. It is currently on the rewards page, 1,800 points, and you can have this for the cost of shipping. I think I paid $12 for it. So check that out. I'll try to leave a link in the description below. It was also on sale recently on Amazon for $145. Still probably a little much. My max on this would have been about $125. But we're going to open this up and see what it's like on the inside. All right, so we're going to open this baby up. I think it opens up here like this. Does it open up like this? Oh, I see something. Does it open up like a book? How does this open? Okay, that is the back of the inside. Oh, I guess we're opening this up backwards, so pardon me. There we go. There is Joker and Murray and the set. So I had a plant that fell out. I'm going to pull this out, and we're going to take a closer look. And out of the box, you get everything you see here. We have a floor piece. We got some figures. We got some background stuff. We have some stuff for the set. And we also have a whole package full of goodies that we are going to crack open first. So if you're waiting for all of this, keep watching. First things first, we got the collector's card. It says Arthur Fleck Joker down there. The same artwork that's on the back of the box. And on the back, here is the certificate of authenticity showing the number 2164 of 4400. So that's not too bad. My card is a little dinged, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, so there is that. It also comes with a copy, if I can pick it up, a copy of his medical card, letting people know about his medical condition that causes sudden, frequent, and uncontrollable laughter that doesn't match how he feels. It can happen to people with a brain injury or certain neurological conditions. Forgive it, I have a condition. So this is pretty cool that they included that. That's just a neat little item there. Then we have this metal sign. That originally said, "Don't forget to smile." Now it just says, "Don't smile." So that's kind of neat. If you can hear a dog barking in the background, please pardon that. That is our new puppy, and he's not quite used to how all this works. We got Pogo's Comedy Club open mic night. Nice little flyer here. Think you have what it takes for a laugh? Bring your funny bone downtown at Pogo's and try to make a live audience laugh at your jokes. Talk to Mike at the front bar to book your show. So that's pretty cool. Just a little piece of paper. And then we have this notebook. City of Gotham, Department of Health. It's got a case number, therapist, Dr. Kane. That's cute. Arthur Fleck, if found, please return to blah, blah, blah in Gotham City. And when you open it up, what do we have here? We have a whole bunch of writing here by Arthur. Sexy jokes are always funny. Oh, look at this. So I was actually expecting this to just be a blank notebook. This is kind of cool. Funny observation about lines. Might make for good talk with someone and being casual about it. Oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, there is just all kinds of neat stuff in here. That's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to going through that. It's a nice little cat right there. People expect to behave as if you don't. The worst part about having a mental illness as people expect you to behave as if you don't. The rest of this is just blank paper. So there is that. Now, that brings us to the set. And this set, again, was about $250 when it came out. Mostly because of this guy right here. Rumor is there's a licensing thing. You has to hit a certain price point or a certain type of adult collectible. So very expensive stuff featuring this Joker. Like I said, I got mine for the cost of shipping. I have a feeling McFarlane Toys is sitting on a bunch of these. So yeah, anyway, let's take a look at all of this. Here is Arthur Fleck Joker. I'm pretty sure we have seen this figure, this outfit before. But it's got a new head sculpt on there. Not bad. Not bad. From certain angles, you can see it. From straight on, maybe not so much. But yeah, from that angle, that looks like Joaquin Phoenix, sure. He does have the seam on the side there because we have extra faces. Let's take a look at those. Alright, so for extra faces on Mr. Fleck here, we've got this serious one. So just very, very serious there. And then we also have this one, which is kind of cool. Got some blood splatter there. Or extra paint. Maybe that's extra paint. I think that's supposed to be blood, though. Looks like blood to me. And, of course, to swap these out, right here under the chin, you can just put your finger there and just kind of pull up, and they will pull right out. Ah! I make that joke every time. And then this just goes on there. The little peg goes in the hole. And now you've got a brand new face on your Joker. I always prefer extra heads rather than face plates just because of the seam line that you get around there. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about it. So that's kind of just where we're at. We also got some extra hands with Mr. J here. So we got a little gun holding hand and a fist. Whoops. Dropped that, but you all know what a fist looks like. So there's that. And then we got the same ones for the opposite side. We got the gun holding hand and the fist. On him in the package, you got these little holding hands here. So there is that. Joker also comes with his pistol. Spoiler alert, if you've seen the movie, he uses at the end on this show. So there is that. We also get this Live with Murray Franklin coffee mug. So that's pretty cool. I guess you could put something in there if you had something small enough. And a microphone. Kind of the old school desk microphones. So that's pretty neat there. Before we get on to the rest of the set, let's take a look. Whoops. That's going to fall. Let's take a look at Murray himself. Now this, I think, is a much better likeness than the one that they gave for Joker. This looks just like Robert De Niro from the movie. So that is very cool what they did there. Coming up to the hair, you can see how they did the gray in there. I like that. That looks good. Looks real good. I forgot to look at Joker's hair. Let's take a look at his. Yeah, it's got a nice little wash in it. Yeah. We'll come back to Joker because I just realized I forgot to look at the rest of him. We've seen this outfit, I believe, with the Dark Knight Two-Face. Probably some others. Lucius Fox, perhaps. I don't remember. Definitely Two-Face. So yeah. He's looking pretty nice. He's got that nice late 70s, early 80s coloring there to his suit. Very, very nice there. He does not have extra faces or anything like that. The articulation on these guys, I think you all know what to expect. You know, you got double jointed elbows, you got double jointed knees. You know, I mean, it's a guy in a suit. What do you need him to do, really? Besides sit down, and we will find out if he can sit. So we will get there. For his head, it does go down that much and goes back a tiny bit, not very much. If you wanted to get him in the, head getting blown off pose, you might have to tilt his whole body back because his hair here is going to stop him from that back and forth. Well, very briefly. It does go all the way around if you need it to. Joker, kind of the same thing. We've also seen this body before. So yeah, not much in the way of surprises. I'm going to skip the articulation on this guy because I don't think anybody's buying this set for the incredible articulation. Now, we have this chair. Now, none of this is you know, real quality materials. It's all cheap plastic, as you can see back here. Very hollow. Very hollow, but it looks nice. It's got a nice coloring to it. It looks old. You know, it looks like something that 100 different guests have sat in on the Murray Franklin show. So there is that. Here's Murray's chair. Kind of the same deal as the other one. Very cheap, very plasticky, but it does have a good coloring on it. If we zoom in here, yeah, looks like something Murray has gotten in and out of 1,000 times. So that's good. That looks nice. Come up here to the desk. This desk is extremely chintzy and cheap. As you can see, it's completely hollow. It's just kind of a shell. I suppose we shouldn't expect too much, but at the same time, this was a $250 set. So, you know, I don't know, it just kind of seems a little cheap to me. Cardboard floor. Then we have these are plastic. This does not appear to come off. That's what the back looks like. And this is the other part of the set. As you can see, there's the tabs here. They're just going to go into those holes there on the side. So it kind of just snaps in like so. Oh, I forgot to look at the plant. Got to take a look at the plant. So this is for what this is done pretty well, actually. This is probably the heaviest thing in the box besides the figures. Yeah, this is pretty good. Nice rubbery feeling plant. Yeah, nothing really to complain about there. So we're gonna get this all set up and we'll be right back. One other thing I forgot to mention is he does come with the notebook in a 1/12 scale or 1/10 scale, whatever. He comes with the same thing as the large one that he can hold. So this is the page about the sad thing about mental illness is pretending that you don't have it. So that's just a neat little touch there. And now for the set, this is what it looks like all put together. So yeah, I think that is pretty good. I think that looks pretty nice. You got De Niro sitting over here, Joker sitting over there. De Niro does sit in the chair. So I was kind of worried about that with the suit. Same thing with Joker here. Their butts are planted firmly in there. So yeah, you can, you know, set this up pretty much however you want. You can put them a little closer back to the wall if you wish. Yeah, the only thing that I would probably caution on is you see these little pegs back here that the wall snaps into the floor with. So the floor here is cheap cardboard, very cheap, and be careful sliding those in there because you can bend the cardboard pretty easily, trying to get it to fit into the little pegs. So anyway, that is the Live with Murray Franklin Joker set. Is this worth $250? No. Get out of here with that. Is it worth the $145 Amazon's asking? Boy, as a collector's item, maybe. Maybe for the diorama and stuff here, maybe. You can also 3D print this if you have a 3D printer. This exact file, the desk, the chair, even the plant, everything is available. So is this worth the $145? I don't know. Like I said, my max on it would have been $125 when it came out. And yeah. So anyway, if you can get it on McFarlane Toy Store, I highly recommend it. Otherwise, if you can find it on sale, you know, it's up to you on what you think. I think it's a cool set. I just don't think it's worth retail, and I don't think a lot of other people did either, which is probably why they're sitting on these and trying to get rid of them. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for joining me here today. Please like, comment, subscribe, drop us a comment. Those are always good. And yeah, sorry for my voice, not feeling very well today. So yeah, hopefully this sounds okay coming through the video. So I am James. This is Audi HD Reviews, and thank you so much for allowing us into your space. And we'll see you guys next time.